moment I've been waiting on. Like, I ain't did nothing. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Not a good day. Okay? Now back to the shaking the table. I just know when they throw drinks don't have no name on it. She's full of it. Girl. You gonna come in here and embarrass me? You said you're a changed woman. Come on, stop being a whore. Slut. Girl, I'm gonna go out of here. You know, honey, I'm out of here. I've had my share of beefs with bitches, but never like this bitch. Like, this shit with her, it's just really like, I feel like it's not even real. You know what I mean? Like, how is a bitch like me rolling around with a bitch like her? It just really don't even add up.
Heaven, you definitely going to hell for this one.
Girl, nothing. We don't call people girls. It's not a good day to hate, trust me. I want to start with me.
Hello and welcome to the Reality Check-In, the show that gives you your dose of reality tea. I am Miss Tink.
I'm your girl Tito.
And I'm Brashay.
So in today's episode, we're going to discuss this week's reality drama. I know we got Baddies Africa. We got Baddies Going Wild.
Never Ever
We
Met.
got Never Ever Met.
Love
and Marriage Detroit, which is wrapping on the second
reunion
episode. According to Act Unfaithful.
2 episodes this week.
Yes, I think they're doing 2 from now on because Love and Hip Hop ended.
Yeah,
so
I think they're trying to fill in that space. Oh, you know what? They're really trying to fill it in until Courtney Act Double Life comes on June 3rd.
Yeah, I'm not understanding why they did that.
I think they just, you know how they had Catfish and then they did the spinoff from Catfish, which was called, dang, I forgot what it was called. It didn't last
Help them in a secret relationship?
No, that one came out as a spinoff from the one that got canceled. But it was kind of like Catfish and kind of like Help I'm in a Secret Relationship, except for it was friendships and all types of different stuff. I forgot the name of it though. Okay. But similar. The guy Trevor that's on Help in a Secret Relationship, he was on it. So I think they're trying to do like that. But it's just not.
It's not giving for me.
Ghosted. That's what it was called.
Oh.
Ghosted.
Okay.
It didn't last too long.
Oh, okay.
I think it had 2 seasons and that was it.
Oh.
Well, we're also going to discuss some of the ins and outs of these behind the scenes, like the social medias. Because the girls be on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blogs, you know what I'm saying? Everything. You got, we can't leave our Real Housewives of Atlanta because you got friendships falling apart right before our eyes.
That part right there.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Same
from 20 plus years. Yes, basketball wives.
So.
Yeah, they running neck and neck with them types of drama. You know what I'm saying? So get your cup and let's sip some tea. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go back and watch previous videos, leave y'all comments because we will be checking them and we will be having a conversation with you on the following episode. So, you know what I'm saying? Tap in. So what y'all want to start with first? Because it's a lot of tea.
It's a lot.
Well, Love and Marriage Detroit, the reunion, part 2.
Because that's the driest,
the worst
fucking show that we have.
Boring.
Yeah.
And baby, snooze fast.
Yeah.
Okay, this episode, snooze fast. Well, no.
I would say I'm glad that Anthony apologized to Chelsea.
Yeah, I can agree. Because he does too much.
Because the way that whole wine, and that's wine with the, you know, the corks that fall apart and stuff. You know, the way that whole situation played out when she was there, he was coming for her.
Yeah, he was.
She didn't start that.
She didn't. However, I still stand by. If you know that, you know, you got beef with somebody, just don't bring them around. Professionalism.
Professionalism isn't having beef with somebody and not being around them. Professionalism is knowing how to carry yourself in those situations.
That's true.
That's a totally different thing. And she admitted. She said
she was unprofessional.
Yeah, I was unprofessional at the podcast. That was ghetto. That's what she said. She said that was ghetto. And that's what I like about her. She is really transparent and honest. Yeah. And I think what really pisses Anthony off is that he don't have yes men. Bravo is not your yes man. Bravo is not dick riding you. He's not dick riding
he just said
Brandon
it just because.
either. No, he didn't say it just because.
Just because he's mad.
I'm a strong believer.
That he jealous?
No, I'm a strong believer that if you say a joke, some part of the joke is the truth. Yeah, and he says it too often. This whole season, he been talking about Brandon and Bravo and how they dick riding each other. But you mad because Bravo really don't take sides. Bravo errs on the side of the truth.
Yes,
and he said the same thing about Chelsea. Like, no, Chelsea's not that type of person.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So what you are saying that she is, I can see why Christina ain't saying like, oh, well, she's just this ratchet person. I can't have her on for business. You know what I'm saying?
Valid facts.
And then how you always poking the fucking bear. Didn't want to go hide behind your
bull face. Ooh, that is nice.
Your husband, cause you the wife.
She's pretty.
Who, Latoya?
She's beautiful.
I mean, I think if they come back with another season, they need to get rid of this Christina hate train and how Christina needs to like overextend herself for all these people on a cast that openly do not care for her.
Yeah, and people that can't let go of grudges. Because Kobe, I can appreciate the fact that she finally admitted that she has some childhood trauma that she kind of carries into her friendships. Because if y'all talked about this issue last season, y'all resolved it last season, why you still bringing that same hurt and pain into this season? Let it go. So I can appreciate that.
But you don't carry the hurt and pain with the nigga that's lying to your face constantly. This nigga that had 17 jobs, 3 careers. You know what I'm saying? A sex change and everything. And you just sitting there.
Wait a minute. Did you just say a sex change?
I mean, I'm just saying, he no matter what the fuck he do, she's just like, Russell,
I think she tries to be submissive. And I think that could also play from
it could
her
be.
childhood.
I mean, she's a PK. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But shawty, no. Like, use your energy there.
This man had a sex change.
I'm just saying. That was 100% a joke. It was 100% a joke. It was 100% a joke. Okay. But I'm just, my whole point is, you know what I'm saying? This nigga that built the gym, joined the military, and became a pastor in less than 8 episodes, and you feel some type of way about all 3 of his fucking occupations.
And no, don't forget, he's also a trainer because he got a gym now.
It's too much to keep up with.
He can't keep up with it. But he want her to keep having babies.
But he did say that he understands. He understands what she went through now, and he's kind of pulling back. He's ready for another baby whenever she's ready.
The way his conversation of understanding goes is, I understand that she don't want no more babies, so I'm going to scale back. So I signed up to do 30 years in the military, and then I'm going to focus on the gym. That's the way. But that's the way he put it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He said he recognizes the trauma it is putting on the woman's body when they keep having them babies back to back to back.
Yeah, hello.
So now he is going to, just allow it to happen when it's supposed to happen, or he's fine with the 2 that they have. I think that's a lie. I think he still want that little boy.
Definitely.
He probably do deep down.
But who wouldn't though?
I'm calling bullshit. And then you turn around and say, well, I don't know how I'm gonna spread my love between both kids. But bitch, you want more? Like,
I mean, the same way that you're stretching your love between your wife, your job, and your children.
He's not though. He's not though.
He struggles. He gotta find a balance between it.
He don't know how to. It's been 2 seasons. And he's still.
But he did say that they watch the show and they take that feedback from the show and kind of try to apply it.
She cannot.
That's good.
She cannot be sitting there watching her stuff and think this shit makes sense.
No, that's why she says she's healing. Growth.
It's a whole lot of Gaels floating around.
Gael.
Yeah.
No, her name is
What much you saying?
Her name is Heaven. Don't judge me. I'm grown since yesterday. Girl, not since yesterday.
Hey.
Yeah. That's what Russell told
Was that
Kobe.
24 hours ago?
That was Russell told Kobe. He grew into more years in the military that she didn't even know about. She found out when he told the group.
That's actually, you better have a conversation with me.
She don't, and then I give it to her though. She sit there real cool.
Oh no,
that's what she
said. Immediately no.
Mm-hmm. And then Latoya be like, my girl Kobe is just stressing out. I could just tell by her. But yeah, she's stressing out because she don't want no more damn babies. She don't.
Right.
She think all the girls gonna like her husband and they ain't gonna like her.
And she also said she just wanted to have a boy so she could just be done. Cause she
wanted to have a boy because her daughter don't like her ass. That's why.
That won't the only reason.
Dang.
Brittany so damn.
It did took the step though.
I'm just saying.
That's it.
I'm just saying.
Tinker-this, okay? You're tinking now.
I like Bravo as an added feature to the show.
Yeah, I do. I appreciate his honesty and his transparency. I like the relationship between him and his wife too.
Yeah.
And how they have like that open communication.
Now, the Dobines was a little bit subpar to me. And it was like the only storyline that they really had was Christina.
They didn't really show too much of them. They had like a 5-second clip of their relationship.
And then her
and that was about
issues with Christina. And then her issues with Christina again.
Mm.
And then
But
her
you know, they
issues not
work.
with
I like
Christina.
how they talked their issues out, and they actually came to some type of resolution.
I think they came to we're gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good that's resolution. That's
understanding.
Until the shit come back up.
Yeah.
And cause you know what I'm saying? Cause I just see it. The reason why I say that is because it's Latoya, Kobe, and what's her name? I don't know her name.
Kimberly.
Whatever. Latoya and the two Musketeers.
Yeah, Kimberly.
You know what I'm saying? So because that's what they act like, her fucking puppets. And Latoya ain't never had no beef with Christina to begin with. Her whole issue with Christina is Kobe issue with Christina. How the fuck my issue is your issue and we ain't even got the same issue?
Because they share issues on that show.
That's
they
stupid.
Tag team.
We're not adults.
Your issue. Your turn.
We're not adults.
My turn.
Latoya need to focus on the fact that her sons don't want to talk to her, and Kobe need to focus on the fact that her husband don't communicate with her. If they use that type of energy, then yes, clock it. Because if they use that type of energy,
Professor Tink.
I'm just saying it's wasted energy. Because Christina living in Christinaville
all the time though.
Yeah,
but they say, I mean, she can admit that she that's her.
Yeah,
and she also admits that she could be a little extra at times. So maybe it's some things that's going on behind the scenes
that we
don't get see. That makes them feel that way. I also am a firm believer that if more than one person is saying something, it can't just always be them.
But if the one person that's saying something is wrapped in the same fucking burrito with the other two people that's saying something, then bitch, it's a conspiracy to me.
Not a conspiracy.
Yes. They conspiring. They sent up. You know what? You know why? They showed their hand. They said it was the Christina Brandon show. Oh, bitch, you hating.
True.
Bitch, you hating. And that's where it's coming from. Just like
that comment would make someone think that, okay, so that's what the real
Just like Kobe was mad because she couldn't get on that motherfucking brand deal.
Now they
because Christina ain't want to share it.
Than the rest of them.
Yeah. But y'all making Christina have screen time because all y'all conversations, even if she ain't on screen, she's in the conversation that y'all having. Y'all at home supposed to be getting the kids ready for bed. Well, Christina didn't. Why, bro? Christina,
baby in the bed.
Right?
It's your baby.
Christina sent 2 flowers instead of 1. I don't understand what that means. It's just be stupid shit, man. It's just dumb. Speaking of some more dumb shit,
they never ever met him.
No, let's go to Basketball Wives. Cause some more dumb shit.
Okay, here we go.
Now,
Diddy City.
Me and Rashay really differ on the opinions of this shit, of this topic. Because basically, the basis of Basketball Wives right now is based around Christian, Jen, and Evelyn. You know what I'm saying?
Evelina.
No, it seems like nobody like her.
Evelyn.
Nobody likes Evelyn. I ain't gonna say nobody likes Evelyn. I don't have a problem with Evelyn. I've been watching Evelyn from the beginning of Basketball Wives. I don't have an issue with her. I know Rashay don't like her.
It's not that I don't like her. I don't like some of her ways. She has a comedic part to her that I enjoy, and she is very entertaining. However, I feel like she's similar to Erica Mena, where she takes it too far sometimes. Really bad. You ain't gotta go for the juggler every time. And I understand you can't tell somebody how to respond or react to something too. I know you're about to tell me.
No.
Oh, okay.
But
what do you mean?
But let's look at it from Evelyn's side of the story.
She ain't got no side.
Yeah, she does. Meddling. So your friend of 20 years, but they meddle. That's what the fuck they do.
That's why.
Because if they didn't meddle, then why the fuck is Jennifer worried about who the fuck her baby daddy is?
I think she's only doing that just to prove a point.
2 wrongs make a right?
No, it don't.
Oh,
but if I'm trying to get you off my back,
but we've already had a riff where you talk about my child before.
But see, that was in a negative way because when she spoke of her child before, she was saying that Evelyn was building a hoe.
Yeah, and then you.
So that's in a negative way. And
then,
this way,
okay, so I don't think this part is positive either.
I mean, it wasn't negative. It wasn't positive. It was kind of.
They needed to leave JC on alone.
She was teetering the line of
but you
and teetering that line of talking.
This is my thing with people. Okay, your moral compass is your moral compass. If you feel like it's okay to speak on Shanice, she is a child to you. You've been in her. That's her daughter name, man. It don't matter. She's a child to her. No matter how old.
When she reached 18, she no longer.
No matter how old Butterfly is still a child to me.
That's true.
So I'm never gonna speak on your child as your, you know what I'm saying, as your friend, as your sister, as your cousin. Nobody should speak on your child. The children are off limits. So the children are off limits. Why the fuck do you have to bring up my daughter in retrospect to your husband being a thief?
Okay, so here, devil's advocate. I still don't feel like she was talking about the daughter per se, but more so just trying to bring up the similarities, because you're talking about me being in a relationship with felon. That's every word that come out your mouth is felon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And your daughter has a whole child by felon.
I'm sorry that you keep getting in relationships with people and you get scam. Like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I think that's why I got you tickled. Your eyes watered and everything. But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy to me that Jen wouldn't expect that side from her. She wasn't attacking Jen like, I'm your enemy and I'm trying to spread gossip or whatever. She went to her private investigator friend trying to make sure Jen's situation is good. That's the way.
Why do you have to go to a private investigator?
Because she was trying to be an investigator and she ain't have shit else to look into. But she knew.
You look into my man.
What? Because the man won't hard to look into.
That ain't overstepping boundaries?
No.
Okay, now also.
This is the same bitch that got a documentary about her being scammed.
Now, mind you.
Like,
hold on, check this out. So you remember?
She do.
Talking about they got a history.
She got a Netflix special. Check it out.
She do. It's a good show from what I was told, though. But anyways,
she's been scammed multiple times.
Yeah, and did a documentary.
She's the problem.
My real life scam.
Thank you. So why is this your friend for 20 years? Why shouldn't she be concerned about you meeting this man and in the first 6 months you getting engaged? I'm convinced she bought her own ring.
Okay, now this is my only other thing. Evelyn, were you not expecting the same type of reaction from Jennifer? History, right? So we talk about history. Jen spoke on Evelyn's child before the past.
Uh-huh.
In the past, they got to beefing over Evelyn making comments about her husband, Jen's husband.
Something wrong with the mole? They spit in her face drinking her face on TV?
The one that looked like a horse, Mr.
Like, how can you be mad at that though?
I'm just saying, but she got mad in the past, so that gives you right there that Jennifer don't like for certain people, or not certain people. She don't like for people to interfere in her relationship. So if you know that that's the type of friend that you have, don't meddle. Just let her go through what she's going through. What you in private investigating for? Investigate the people you beefing with.
She found out Jackie was a prostitute in the whole last year. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
okay.
She said that didn't happen.
She gets down.
Who said that?
Jackie said that didn't happen.
Ain't Jackie facing jail time right now for lying?
I don't know. I want to see this. I still ain't. It's alleged. You know, it's alleged. It's a slow blink for me.
Yeah, because I believe Doug is a victim. I believe Doug is a victim in this one.
I believe Doug has been a victim for as long as they've been married.
Honey,
she crazy.
Honey,
I don't know how he has the patience.
So, and this is the stupidest shit ever too. So if that shit makes sense to you, why did it make sense that she went and took her husband to go sit down with Jackie Christie?
I didn't think that was smart at all, because I didn't understand, number one, why she did Jackie Christie when she was getting ready to sue Jackie. Literally. When was it, season before last? Jackie was talking about Christian and his fucking scam and shit too. So like, she wasn't inviting Jackie to the wedding. But Jackie is crazy. Why would you go to her of all people? I would have went to Brandy if I was trying to get somebody sensible. Hell, even Brandy, I mean, she got her ways, but she's the most sensible out the group. That was 100% a producer stunt. 100%. The producer said, take your phone and let Jackie read the messages between you and the girl to prove that you don't owe this girl $1,500. And this is what the fuck Christian said on camera for the whole fucking United States of America and beyond. She is owed a refund. This is what the fuck this nigga said. Well, she did ask for a refund, and she is due that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not scamming her. I think he felt like so. Why the fuck they seemed like they had a friendship? And this is what I thought about when I heard it. So walk with me. Yeah, right? Walking slowly, slow lift. You give me $1,500 for a service, right? You didn't fully understand exactly how insider trading works. So I tell you, after you give me this $1,500, you give me the $1,500 that you need to then go buy Bitcoin. But in, let's say, a year's time, because we guesstimating with the way that the conversation go. In a year's time, this $1,500 ain't did shit for you. You ain't bought the Bitcoin. You asked me for the money back, and I don't give you the money back until it hits TV.
You only did that to cover your tail. So
and then I have a
people don't talk about you
conversation on TV where I'm saying I still haven't given you your money back, but you're due a refund.
Yeah.
And we have a
You're
text
wrong.
message conversation,
Kind of
business wise.
Right.
Don't that come off as I'm scamming you?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I felt like it.
Yes, that's so
I
scary.
felt
I'm gonna
like
need
it
my
was
money
just more so saying he
ASAP.
was a
I might need a
thief.
refill soon.
Girl, sip.
You know,
I
because
felt like you could label him more so of a thief in that aspect.
thief, con
And
artist.
that's
Whatever
so
you
much
want to
a
do, at the end,
scam.
it ain't godly.
Because I don't
It
think
ain't
he's
something you're
running a
supposed to do.
scam. I
Okay.
just think people don't fully understand what it is that they signing up for. But in that instance, in that situation, he definitely stole her money. So I can label him a thief.
Mm-hmm.
I would label you a thief.
Speaking of scams, I don't even think I believe that they're not married.
Yeah, she said they won't though. So they show a preview for the next upcoming episode where she says something about they have to go to Vegas. Like I guess they didn't. Their plan was to do another ceremony, and then the other ceremony is when it was supposed to be official. So they were supposed to go to Vegas.
Please.
And
Please.
had a night girl.
she shouted.
Is she ducking?
She had. But okay, so again, that's stupid because this nigga literally got arrested because he went
Out of the country, was it?
out of the country and posted a picture of him being out of the country with her, knowing he was on probation. Kool-Aid. Knowing he was on probation,
The tank juice.
knowing that that he wasn't allowed to travel. You post a picture of you going out of town on the internet. And then you feel some type of way.
That was her that posted the picture. He got
It
caught
don't
because of
matter.
her.
Both of them fucking dumb.
Yeah, she's
Because
real dumb.
why did you go through with the wedding in Paris and spend that money? You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, Jen. You know, you got high dollar taste. But you did all of this shit for the
not be
Is that a new reality TV trend?
From what I saw, their plan was they were going to go to London, have this big extravagant wedding. Then they were going to go to Vegas right after, and they were supposed to tie the knot or get like officially married in the U.S.
Okay.
Because London ain't in the U.S. I guess they wanted to be actually.
Why the fuck did you need to go to Vegas to do that?
But look,
though?
you know how they have like the African weddings. They sometimes when you marry in
You have
Africa,
more
in the
than one
US, you
wedding.
have more than one wedding. So I took it kind of like in that aspect. Maybe
Them
she just wanted
motherfuckers is
something-
American.
She wanted to get paid. She wanted somebody to pay for her. By me.
Why did you have to go to Vegas to get married though? When the show started, these motherfuckers was in Atlanta, but the show filmed in LA. Like, I'm not understanding. He was getting arrested in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just crazy to me. I don't understand it. The whole thing's stupid and a waste of fucking energy.
It is.
A waste of fucking energy.
But,
she a scam too then. Because when it came up in conversation, and it was like, y'all not even fucking married. Whatever.
She didn't say nothing.
Whatever, Evelyn.
She didn't say nothing.
But whatever, Evelyn.
She
Because she knows.
She knew that investigator was right.
She know it.
Yeah, she broke it.
She know it ain't no damn public record to say that you're married to that man.
That's why she didn't say a thing, honey. That's why she didn't say nothing. But okay, toxic ass relationships. Since we're on that subject of toxic friendships, let's talk about the friend that popped up on the Never Ever Met. Set the whole scene.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay. So Never Ever Met. Remember how we was talking about Clay Clavassier? What's his name?
Sick of Clavassier.
Clay
Now
Tati.
I thought that the baby secret was just gonna be the
nail that hit the coffin.
She
She didn't even care. He told her about the baby. She was like, I'm beyond the baby at this point because. So this is what happened.
I'm beyond the baby. I'm beyond the baby.
I'm gonna tell you why now.
Because that pissed me. The baby pissed me off.
Why it pissed you off?
It pissed me off too.
Because he lied so long.
Because he just lied so long. It was like it felt intentional. Like he was trying to intentionally lie. Like he thought it was cool. Like you know what I'm saying.
He
expect everybody to
just like he intentionally lied about that damn fried sandwich he had.
Yeah.
He intentionally lied.
I don't feel like she would have tripped about that too much. Because like she said, eat what you want.
Nah,
like,
honey.
No, she didn't ask him to be vegan. Now he did that shit on
He
her
did
own.
it on his own.
He's trying to be somebody that he fucking wasn't. That's what he was trying to do.
But it seems like he does that a lot.
It's like he's trying to be loyal and he ain't.
So okay, on the show they allow you to bring like either a relative or a friend to come visit and kind of talk to the relationship, feel the other person out, etc.
Right.
His was his best friend, which is a female. Let's start there.
And she was too friendly.
Hers was her mom.
I think too friendly is
But I don't think she was too friendly. I think she went overboard, beyond.
No, she went to the bounds in
She
which
said,
that he set for their relationship.
But I feel like, what? Like, why did you think that was?
Did she know what she was coming into?
She gets to the house. Okay, somebody opens the door for her. She introduces herself. She's like, I'm the best friend. They was like, oh, okay, let me take you to your homeboy. Take her to the homeboy. This bitch jumps up on him, wraps her legs around him, like jumps.
And immediately if I was her, I'm kicking
now, the
her
girl.
First of all, they had to take her that far
because
his ass came around that damn corner.
See it, honey. Tati didn't see it. Somebody told her.
But the housemates ain't shit for that either, because
the housemates ain't.
Y'all kept that baby secret a secret.
Yes, they did.
But you ain't keep that a secret.
But you ain't keep that shit a secret. You ain't stay out of that.
Probably because it was too, like, I mean, some of them didn't get the secret directly. They got it from their partners.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
So maybe that's why they're not trying to relate it.
It don't matter.
But
it don't matter.
That jumping rap.
They put a Yandy Rashida situation on her.
But I mean, the only thing is that they're genuinely all of them is not friends. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're not.
But at the same time, like, you know, a secret. Don't tell it.
I kind of low key understand why they not saying that, because it ain't my business.
Because it ain't my business. I don't really know y'all for real.
But this one lady said it's my business today because honey, she went and told Tati, like, yeah, so you know, this supposed to be the best friend, and she, you know, just jumped and had her legs wrapped around her. Tati talked to a whole nother person. Okay, she was sweet, nice, calm.
She's very sweet.
Honey, she turned into the demon child. Then she was ready to go out there and whoop ass instantly. I
know that's right, ma'am.
Now, what did piss me off about it is that he kind of took the position of, like, she needed to get over it.
Yeah, he didn't like how she responded to it and had the nerve.
And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I feel like if she would have found out about the baby, and it wasn't the girl involved, he would have still did the same thing. Like she was tripping.
Yeah.
He give me that. She give me that.
When he told her, I guess at that moment he decided to go ahead.
And why the fuck did you think that was the moment to tell her about the baby?
When she's pissed off about this, like, you just blatantly disrespected her in her face.
Yeah.
In her mind. So at this point,
everybody mind. We agree with Tati on that one. We agree with Tati.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole house agreed.
She just need to stand up and leave.
The fellas was in agreement, like, yeah, that's
a little too much.
Like, she was real bold with it. So she went out there, and
but she was giving him grace. Still, she was giving him grace because she gave him the opportunity to call his best friend and tell his best friend that was inappropriate. Well, it don't matter.
Told him that's
I didn't understand the purpose of him calling just to sit there and not say nothing. He acted like his vocal cords was in a chokehold. You know what I'm saying? He acted like his vocal cords were just all fucked up because he couldn't say nothing.
No, he didn't. And then when the best friend started getting smart with Tati, instead of him trying to, like, diffuse the situation, he's just saying, like, look, I think you overstepped the boundary. Set them boundaries. You know, he didn't do that. He just sat there looking stupid, like he was.
I think he just wants his cake and
Tatiana
like, yes, he just gets me that. Like,
so,
but I mean, he wants everything his way.
If I'm not mistaken, he has slept with his best friend before. They had a sexual relationship.
He didn't confirm that.
Too much whole activity
everybody
going
speculates
on from him.
that they did based off of her and what she did. But I mean, I can believe that it's true.
I mean,
based off of their interaction.
His ex-wife, his girlfriend, that was just too much bad stuff. Tati was too good of a person to be dealing with.
Yeah, you need to bounce.
They decided to go to counseling.
Don't talk to that counselor.
Baby, he was so...
She ain't gonna fix you with none of that.
Didn't even want this man to touch her. He tried to hold her hand. She...
Immediately. Hello.
She needed a mom. But think about it, though. They're on a TV show. They constantly got cameras in their face.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to process their emotions, and you want her to process it like a microwave. Like, you put me on 1 minute, you dumped all this shit on me in a minute, and then I'm still cold, but you want me to be hot.
Why don't they be like that other couple and get up and go?
Well, they did.
Well,
they did.
He did.
Yeah, he left because he wasn't getting the response he wanted.
Yeah, because she wasn't getting over the situation as quickly as he would like her to. So he went and packed his bags, and she went in and she tried to stop him. She was like, "So you really gonna leave now? So you gonna embarrass me again? You gonna do this again?" At that point, she was done. She was over with. So when he started packing his bag, she was like, "Bye, y'all."
She should have been done with the first leg wrap. It
should have been the daggone vegan laugh for me. You lying about that?
That was so stupid. It was so childish.
But now, okay. So speaking of Clay, We got some more tea that this ain't the first show that this man.
Oh
has been on.
yes,
Really?
David have been on a couple of shows.
A couple of dating shows, and he was on one with his best friend.
With that girl.
Best friend,
Mm-hmm.
So he's
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this is
He's been doing this shit
something
for years.
He's getting his money on.
Yep.
Okay, getting his
That's all.
coins.
That's all.
So I think this was all a game for him.
Yeah, I think
That's
he
all
did.
he there
I
for.
think he did like her. He probably did have some type of feelings for her,
Because they did
but I don't
seem
think
a little
he knows
cute
to
at
get
first.
out of his own way, so to say.
I would say
You
from the
fucking
beginning,
it up
from the
on
first,
purpose.
because
It's
when they went on their first date and he was trying to make a move, then she wasn't ready for all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think from the gate it was like a
Love
little
bomb.
off, but it wasn't off to the fact that you'll be like, oh, they will never work. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
it
I
was-
thought
it
that
had
was a little
potential.
cute a little bit. I was
So-
like, yeah.
So I got a question. Who y'all think gonna stay together?
Oh, that couple, they barely have probably they did have a
Jay
little
and Cinco.
issue.
Yeah.
Jay and Cinco.
Yeah,
I
so
think those
they
would be
did
the
have a
only
little
couple, honestly.
issue.
Yeah,
but
'cause I think,
other than that, they can get over their stuff.
I think
Minnie Kirk
Brittany-
Franklin and
Is you talking about Brittany and Ty? You said
Which one
Minnie
is
Kirk
that?
Franklin.
Which
yeah,
one?
the one with the little box head.
It's a couple of them. With
It's a
boxes.
couple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
one
know.
with
You talking about Charlie and Garrett?
That's with Faith Evans.
For real, all right. We have to start describing these people a different way.
Are you? I'm sick of you. What do you mean, Faith Evans? Are you talking about Charlie?
Ain't she light skinned like Faith Evans? Like,
Charlie?
yeah.
You talking about the one that had the babies?
Mm-hmm.
Charlie and Jared. I don't think they ain't gonna.
Kirk Franklin and Faith Evans.
So
Don't it give
Wait,
that? You don't think they look like Kirk Franklin and Faith Evans?
I thought she was white at first. I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was white. She black?
She got a black body. I don't know.
Oh no,
might
she
be white.
is mixed. I think she ain't she mixed.
now she got a black
That
body.
she,
I'm
she
sick
do.
of you, okay?
She do. Sister look like a
Take
sister.
time out. We
Okay.
can do the take time
Yeah,
out.
literally.
3 seconds. Okay, hold on. Wait too long.
I mean,
Well,
That shit.
you will take time out. Okay, 1 more second. Okay, you
Y'all
can-
childish.
Okay. Moment of silence. Oh, when they did get up there,
y'all
first
answer my
big
question.
hump,
That they don't
though.
give you Kirk Franklin and Faith Evans?
Leave them.
It do. That's why you can't.
Revelation.
That's why you said.
Okay.
And his
Chapter 2.
his revelation is gonna be, bitch, I fucked you. That's all I wanted to do.
That is going. That revelation and
For
the fact
her,
that the dudes is so confused by him, like they like.
because they
You
know
really doing all this stuff because he'll go talk to the guys and like, yeah, that's all I want, and then go come to her like, yeah, like acting like he.
I ain't know
really
people
love
still
her.
did that.
I'm
that
like,
sounds so
what?
2002. Like,
it sounds
They
like
do.
he's
They do
20.
still do that. Yeah, that's exactly what
That
it
sounds
sound
like
not a
Right.
nigga with 2 kids.
Like he
Right.
just got out of jail. That's what that sounds like.
Love at the lockup face ass.
He was on the wrong show. Okay.
Right.
Because that's what he's
Yeah,
getting.
that's
I
just-
think they, and I think honestly, so they're skipping a week. It's not coming on next Friday, but it'll be on the Friday after.
Okay.
And I saw a preview where
They might
I
need to
think
cool
Charlie
down.
and Jared, it's gonna start to hit the fan.
Yeah.
Some stuff is about to start coming out.
I think
so
he ended up
she's gonna
telling her
find out.
that he was
Just saying
his
for the-
goal was to
get something he
smash.
got.
What?
Yeah.
He said, "Well, no, he needed
Based
to tell
on
her.
her
Honestly.
reaction.
He needed to tell her.
Based on her reaction, it looked
Yeah,
like he
'cause
told her.
she ain't at home with her baby that was born 2 days ago.
Right.
She on this show with you.
The only couple I
The
think
baby
that's
all
gonna
milk
last
deprived,
is gonna
eating
be-
formula and shit.
The
The breast milk going bad on the TV show. You know,
She's putting it in the freezer, girl. She's storing it and saving it for 6 months. What
baby
you
3
mean?
days old. She worried about.
She said, I just go in to pump.
Yeah, she pumping it and storing it in the freezer. So when she go
Alright.
back
And
home,
she FaceTiming
she
with
gonna
this
have a
3-day-old
liquid gold.
baby.
She go in another room
liquid
and
gold for
FaceTime.
that baby. When she go back, she gonna be richer.
That baby ain't
Okay.
gonna want that damn milk. He gonna be Similac.
I'm sick of
You
you.
know.
Who take care of the baby?
Her mama.
Or one of her other.
The baby.
Four
It's
kids.
4 kids.
Yeah, it is 4. Yeah.
Folks.
4 kids.
So I think out of
Yes,
everyone
too.
that's still remaining, I think the only couple that's
I
gonna
don't
be
think
together
Ty
is
and them gonna last.
Ty and
Oh,
Cinco.
oh,
You
that-
don't think no,
No,
Ty and
who you
Brittany.
talking about?
No,
Yeah.
they're not gonna last.
What
Ty
you
and
talking about?
Brittany.
Which one?
Ty and Brittany is
Brittany got issues.
the one that
The
he
plus
checked
size
her
woman.
basically.
No, that's Kiki.
That's Brandon and
Oh,
Kiki.
they definitely
done.
gonna
They
last.
ain't gonna
They
please.
haven't
They ain't
brought
gonna
nothing back up from them, but I don't see them making
Yeah,
it.
they
That's
definitely
because-
not
Because she
making
still
it.
hasn't
It's
told her
her.
secret.
That's because he's
It's her.
acting like it don't matter.
But
You know.
she still hasn't told her secret.
And
So
you-
I feel like once she tells him about the relationship that she was in, literally like 8 months or 4
yeah,
months
and
before
she's
she came
acting
on
like
the
she's
show,
still in love. Like that's to me.
she is.
Yes.
I think she's still healing from the relationship with her ex.
My
Right.
question is,
The time it just don't match
Oh, the
add up.
times
Like
go
it's just
together.
like
They coincide.
Like, hold a minute.
They consecutive.
What the hell?
She was on a 2-lane
So you were doing
street.
some cheating.
She was foeing.
He was on a 2-lane
She was with
street.
the one dude for 8 years and with him for 4.
So what are you talking
So
about?
technically,
And then go
in
say-
a technicality, it's not cheating because she ain't never seen him.
Oh, please, that's cheating.
She's
If you wouldn't do it in front of my
emotionally
face.
Oh,
You're
bullshit. Because this is my thing. She said it was infidelity involved. On who part, bitch? Because you cheating. She didn't say it was hers, though.
I
Well, it
know.
has to be hers.
She
Let's
said she
both of
left
them.
the relationship because
Because
of
he was
infidelity involved. As if it was him that had the infidelity. But bitch,
she
she was in a
it's
whole
her.
relationship.
Yeah, you
for
were
4
cheating.
years. For 4.
The show should have brought him as her guest.
4.
The show should have brought
And
him.
like, I feel like
That
she
would've
be
been good
acting
TV.
like she always acting like he tripping about something. Like, especially with the cooking and stuff like that, you're acting like he's tripping. He's cooking for the whole entire house. And,
Yeah, I don't think
and
he
you
was
go,
wrong.
you went
Nah,
outside.
he wasn't wrong for that.
And she said she won't go drink that day and had a big
And
glass
had
of wine.
like,
She wasn't drinking his wine.
It was juice.
She
For
said,
her, it's probably Kool-Aid.
she said, I'm not drinking, it's just wine. I said, bitch, you don't know what
Like,
alcohol
do you
is?
not
It's
know-
grape juice.
you said you wasn't going to do it at all today.
It's grape juice.
Girl,
Welch's.
Yeah, so
Concord.
I just feel so bad for him because to me, he seems like a good guy. He
he
seem like
does.
a really good
But
guy.
he does seem like he got some type of trauma
Hey,
too.
come
that
on, come
he
talk to
doesn't
me.
seem like he's the most perfect. Oh, you trying to get your Brandon?
oh,
She's
Brandon,
single.
okay.
Okay, Brandon. Just in case things didn't work out with you and Kiki,
You know what I mean?
we have a
I
nice little
treat you
option
good,
here
Brandon.
for
I help you cook.
She's pint sized,
You know,
but she's amazing.
I'm smaller than you. You know, you real love. So he,
But I'm bad.
little. He's
but
really
it's me,
little.
though. Okay.
Yeah, that's Smurf right there. But it's all right.
And you got the nerve to call somebody little.
Yeah, but I'm smaller than him, so it's gonna work out.
But
He
yeah,
don't find too many of them. So
Brittany and Ty, I don't think they're gonna make it. I think it's gonna be
I don't
Brittany,
think.
and
Yeah.
I like the fact that they pointed out on the show this episode about
he
her
played
and
too
how
much.
she interacts with the other men in the house, that she don't interact with him. You didn't notice that she's kind of touchy-feely with all the other men in the house, but she don't do that with him.
No, I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Mhm.
But why? I wonder why that is.
She says she's not ready to be intimate with him or anything of the sort.
But
When he tried
intimacy doesn't
kiss her,
have to be.
Even when he tried to kiss
That's
her,
the
she
old
was
man?
looking uncomfortable. Like she didn't really
Is
want
this
to
the
kiss
old
him.
man?
He's not old.
Oh man,
You talking about Prince.
Oh my bad,
He's not old. He just sounds old. He sounds
Ooh,
like
Jesus.
She
She
said
talking about the
She
old
talking
man.
about Chris.
And I swear
Chris
his
old.
voice sounds like
Like an
something
old
from.
man.
No, it's like
Okay.
some TV show or something. His voice just sounds like it belongs somewhere
He
else.
sounds like Lakeith Stanford. I think that's his name. But he was in Atlanta, and he was in some other movies too. But that's exactly
She
who he
don't.
sound
She don't like all that goofy shit. She said, "Cut
That
that
nigga
shit
sound
out."
like,
You're irritating me. God
No,
dang.
Sound like he gonna hit a Denzel joint. You do not. You owe me money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna
Do
respect
y'all
me.
think he really played too much? Well, I don't.
Who,
I don't-
Ty?
I think
I don't think.
I think he's enjoying fucking life, and she needs to lighten her fucking load.
I think she is just. They're complete opposites. He's kind of out there, bubbly, outgoing. She,
But
seems
he
a
was
little
that way
more
on camera,
reserved.
and she said that.
Yeah.
So why the fuck did you think you was gonna get somebody different?
Right.
She, I think her biggest issue is that she wanted him to prioritize her more and do some of the stuff I guess they talked about, like making her breakfast in bed. I do think that was cute that he
That
took
was so cute. He actually
initiative
did
from their
that.
conversation
Yeah, that
and
was
went and did
actually
something.
very, very cute. I'm happy that he did that. I loved
Hey,
it.
butterfly. Shimmy girl.
Yeah, but speaking of fake people and lies and friends, the next best show would be Richmond. What Richmond Housewives? That's not what that is, but it said Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Shit, they might as well be.
They
I
might.
know, right? The way they act,
but
ratchet as a bitch.
So yeah, you starting to see Shamia and Portia.
And Portia
baby.
whole situation about to fall the fuck off. Like,
Portia's
So-
storylines this season is killing me.
do you think that Shamia actually used Portia
No,
to get a peach?
no,
That
And
she
I-
sat on these issues,
no,
so she would have a relevant storyline.
no. Because she said to Portia when they had the conversation, and these are things that I have
Well, I
brought
already
up
talked
to you
about.
before, off camera.
Okay,
And
so
she also made a comment that when she asked Portia, I would basically like, why can't we have these type of real conversations on camera? Why do we have to keep having them off camera? And Portia made a comment, shit, they're gonna have to pay me more. But if you're on a reality TV show where you're supposed to be giving your reality, why you giving a fake friendship? That's not really how y'all. That's not y'all real dynamics.
Right.
If y'all be behind closed doors checking each other and having these real conversations, why not give that to the public so that, number one, if you never know who might be going through some of the same things you're going through.
Maybe it's out of fear that she don't want nobody judging her friendship.
I think it's probably some of that, and then also she don't want to look like a bad friend. I think she don't want her image.
Because that was
she don't want her image.
Eating tastes right in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, Portia used to be like Bravo's golden child, so they kind of try to protect her image. That's why when the whole situation took place with her stealing Simon, they flipped it, gave her a spinoff show, and she was kind of able to bounce back from that because they gave her a voice to try to make it seem like what she did wasn't wrong. It was still wrong. All the way wrong.
Well, I think Angela the realest one.
Yeah. I like Angela. She's standing on business.
I like Drew too.
I like Drew, but I feel like she could give more.
I mean, I feel like
she's probably limited with the divorce. Yes. I probably wouldn't want to show but so much.
Yeah, because Ralph is a bitch.
Baby, he needs. Did you see them going back and forth on social media? She told that man he needs a peach. He is a housewife.
Well, according to him, he pay all the bills in the house too.
Yeah, he a housewife.
Do you believe that he pays all the bills?
I don't believe he pays all of them because Drew got acting gigs. And she also is working for that show. She's bringing in some coins from that show. So I don't believe all of your money is going to all of the bills.
I mean, so do you think she should give him the house?
No, I think they need to sell a house and split the costs, and then they go on their separate ways. Split it equal.
But I guess the judge was doing it the way they're doing it for the children, not for him.
I don't understand. Which I don't understand. Because
I ain't never seen no fucking judge telling you gotta stay. Your husband gotta stay in the
basement of the house, and you stay on the top level. I don't give that. Don't, especially if y'all have a toxic ass relationship. No, let me go. You need to go. Right. One of us gotta go, and we need to start preparing these children to understand what their new reality is about to be.
Right. Yeah.
Us being in this house together is not the reality because once this divorce is over, bro, one of us is leaving. I'm not about to be around you. I don't barely like you as is.
And then, Big Gums, Little Teeth, she...
Okay.
Well,
is that Kelly?
Yeah. No, I like Kelly. Yeah.
I didn't see too much from her on this season. I mean, not this season,
this episode. We could see a lot
other than the slick stuff she was trying to say to Angela. But I like how Angela
and just said, "Don't walk around your mouth."
You got miles on your mouth, baby. High mileage.
Yeah, on her mouth. She gave a new definition to throat babies. Yeah, she did. But Brit deserved it though, because she's
sick of you. It was a delayed reaction.
That's why I'm looking at you like, why you looking at me like? I'm just saying, like, because she goes home and she talks like she got a sinus infection to her husband about every single thing that's going on, and she always the fucking victim. It's irritating. Y'all ain't gonna act like y'all don't understand where I'm coming from.
You hear her just say that she talked like she got a sinus infection to her husband.
Don't she sound like she need her nose opened up? Am I lying though?
She better be sitting on this couch by herself.
Why better sit on?
So you basically saying that she sound like she got a deviated septum.
She would know.
I love the audience. I love the
clock it.
No, y'all can't clock that. Fuck y'all.
Hard to have a rebuttal after that one.
I know, right? I was trying.
Yeah.
You leave me on the couch with myself anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why you gonna leave me by myself. I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, I don't.
She be talking. She be like, yeah, cause like that's how she sounds. She do. So I don't even understand because like I need you to go have dinner with my sister, honey, because that's how she talks.
Shut up. Talk with your mouth closed.
My insurance license is going into question because she exposed that I used to do some strange things.
Put some change.
No, your business license is questioned because you doing some shit license. Wrong. Right?
Because what they saying is you weren't legit from the beginning, but allegedly.
And didn't she say she sold the company any fucking way? So I just was confused about that. Because she was like, that's why her sister had a problem with her because she sold the company.
But then she's also saying that she currently has a online curriculum, a master class of how to basically become an insurance agent.
Oh, so
Even
her and
though
Christian
you
been
never
hanging
became
with
an
each
insurance
other.
agent.
Her and Christian been hanging together.
I mean,
So he collect the funds.
They do say that people
and
intertwine.
she teach them to scam.
Look, now that you talk about basketball wives and motherfucking Real Housewives, you know they intertwining anyways because you got Ty on here and they say Ty used to mess with Drew.
Man, I don't believe Ty messed with Drew. I believe it was a platonic relationship. And I'm so tired of them trying to. They better leave Drew Sidor alone.
Well, see, okay, now Drew did recently, an interview, and she admitted that there was some flirting, but that's as far as it went, and some group hangouts. That's as far as it went. Other than that, it was just conversation.
It was the bitch counting the minutes that they was on the phone per month.
It's like 3,000. Like you got
and breaking it down to how many hours that was a week.
But what I didn't understand is how did you see that? Are y'all on the same phone?
First of all, even if they is, it ain't like it. The
breaks
phone
down the numbers.
Yeah, like that.
She
like
go through the actual bill.
This bitch was bored. This bitch was bored.
She said, "Oh, highlight." She was studying.
She was
getting Exhibit A, Exhibit B ready for court. Okay,
but we need her around. Shit, we need her around.
Yeah, she's good.
We need her around.
Yeah, you should detective work.
Yeah. That's who the fuck Evelyn need to be go be friends with.
Mm-hmm.
That's who Evelyn need to hook up with. You know what I'm saying?
Want to do it? So
So what else we had? We had the Courtney Act. That boy embarrassed that girl so damn bad. Jesus.
Are we talking about Kayla, the investor? I forgot what her boyfriend's name was. Was it Daniel or something like that?
No,
I was more so disappointed. The
2025
like compared to what
Fred
he did.
Durst. That's what we call Limp Bizkit. That's what he reminded me of.
He kind of reminded me of what's his name?
Limp Bizkit.
No, not Limp Bizkit.
He looked like he was gonna be like, keep rolling.
What's the dude that sang "It's Getting Ugly in Here"?
I don't know. Bubba Sparks.
That's who he kind of reminds me of. Bubba Sparks.
It gives that too. He was definitely like vanilla chocolate.
Yeah, he grew up with the brothers.
Mm-hmm. He said he grew up in a broken home, foster care and all that.
He had grown up with us.
Survive. Mm-hmm. He had to survive, survive with a
But
fist.
that don't mean that
So he scammed the fuck out of her.
You don't scam your girlfriend.
This nigga, let me tell y'all.
That was so trifling.
She gave this man
15 stacks, bands.
You moved the whole camera. Thank you. I don't see nothing. It ain't for you to see. We sorry, America.
We're so sorry. She's not gonna mess with it anymore.
Still here.
Okay, just get the fuck. Go to timeout.
Why can't I see y'all? I wanted to see y'all.
Cause we seeing ourselves.
We can see.
That's like crack.
She said crack.
Anyway, so what he did was, ladies, men, everybody, when y'all go into business, y'all need to know what the fuck paperwork is being put into place.
Read.
Rule 101. Stop going into these business meetings and not having a business mindset.
Or
reading the fine print, knowing what you're signing, knowing what you're agreeing to. This girl literally handed this man $15,000
for 25
to start up a business, thinking she had 50% ownership and only had 25%.
25.
Which means he had 75%. He got a bigger say. He got bigger ownership than what you do.
And he put in no money. Zero.
$0.
And
I didn't really agree with the
she got from her daddy.
She had 10 from her daddy.
Oh.
I think it was 10 from her daddy, 5 from her savings.
Oh, that's trifling.
Either way.
The daddy gave you all that money. The daddy worked hard.
The daddy needed the 25% in the goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't want her dad to know.
So she was lying.
That she never saw the paperwork. She didn't see the paperwork. And then he was cheating on her. So this nigga bought the girl to the business to book a party for the girl
and pay
for their business and pay. He had to pay for shit because the building was theirs.
But he was paying for everything else, the food, the DJ, all of that for his side piece, throwing his side piece a damn birthday party.
You want her to be the main
the business that he
he wanted her to be the main.
Yeah, no.
Oh, he did want her to be the main.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, I can tell. You throwing because ain't nobody throwing their sad piece of party.
He didn't want to be in a relationship with
Kayla, keep
it
pushing.
And he just didn't know how to tell her. So instead of just ending it,
he said basically the business made her more serious.
So she stopped caring about the relationship.
Yeah, she was more focused on making the money than she was like making sure he was happy.
So that made him cheat.
But instead of having a conversation,
he cheated.
He cheated.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then I don't agree with the repayment plan. Honestly.
No, I don't either. But basically, it's just a way for her to get all her money back, and then
it didn't give that you definitely was giving me back $15,000.
No, it's the way they set it up is she's gonna basically get her $15,000. That's it. It's a buyout, but he's buying her out for what she invested instead of buying her out for what you invested plus what y'all have.
This is my problem with that because we're going back to what we just said, verbiage and what exactly is being said. This nigga said we're gonna get with the accountant, look at the numbers.
And see how much we can give you on, I think,
for the course of the next 9 months.
Yep, until it equates to the
what if the business ain't making 15?
I know that. Me and you here. Because I don't want
what I'm saying?
I want mine in 2 payments. I don't care about what the business is bringing.
Right.
In. You got the money to throw parties for your bitch.
And they gonna give
me my shit.
He gonna pay her based on the profit that the business. Yeah, but he gonna pay her based on the profit that the business is making. So if the business is not making the profit, how's she gonna pull $15,000?
You better go ahead into your accountant's bank account or your bank account. You better pull from a savings. You better pull from somewhere.
I hope Tammy helped her.
Whatever you gotta do.
I hope Tammy helped her write that shit up. That she didn't just leave that show and it just be like.
I doubt it. Because they checked in and
she still hadn't had the paperwork done yet for to start getting the money, and that was 3 months later.
Yep,
it's crazy.
Yep, and so they had the hot mess, and then they had the other episode with the comedian, and the comedian that was dating the stripper, the old stripper.
Not the comedian that was dating the old stripper.
Yeah, and remember he was doing the stripper parties, and then we found out he was cheating with another comedic sister. Somebody that was in the comedy world. Yeah. That knew his girlfriend. She knew of the situation. She knew they were still together. She didn't care. She was just like, when are you leaving? When are you leaving?
Oh, that's a whole nother level.
She was like, I'm standing here waiting because I'm going to catch him.
Didn't she say that he had told her like they weren't together no more or something like that?
No. He told her that he was done with her, but he still hadn't ended things because she knew they were still together. She said that. She said that she told him.
I don't understand why
she
these
knew
people.
That he still cared for her, so she told him to stay in a relationship with her. Basically, I guess until she was to a point where he felt like she could take the news or something of the sort.
So what are we getting out of staying with somebody that we know is in a relationship with somebody else?
Karma.
Right.
Because it's gonna come back around. You know what I'm saying?
Like more fears. So.
They're gonna get the same thing in return just a couple of years later. You never know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Times 2, times 10. Yep. You're gonna get that karma back because the same way you get them is oftentimes the same way you lose them.
You're gonna feel it in your chest, so
you'll feel it in your chest.
Be ready for that.
Because honey, and the way she was.
Maybe they can get with Britt so she can sniff it out.
Well, she got to open up her nose.
I don't know because
be able to sniff
she can't really breathe.
I'm sick of you.
I know that's annoying.
You. So okay, well, we talk about cheaters. Let's get on over to Love After Lockup. The cheater, pumpkin eater, Mr. Julius Footface. Okay.
Footface?
Yes,
Julius?
He looks like a foot.
You think so?
Yeah, he looks like a foot.
All them tattoos on his face.
There was this.
Are you talking about Chris Brown?
He is not Chris Brown. Don't you do that to Chris Brown.
That's what the fuck the girl said.
She lied.
I know she lied.
Real bad.
You told him that?
Yeah.
He don't look like he wants to be there.
You look like Chris Brown.
She lied to him real bad.
He doesn't seem like he wants to be there.
No.
What pissed me off was the fact that, bitch, if I'm gonna pop up, I'm popping off when I get there, okay? First of all, you get there and he getting out your fucking car with bitches in your fucking car.
Yeah, she's too calm for me. Like,
and she's like,
now
what are you doing?
Say she wasn't going to cause a scene out in public.
You know what I be thinking sometimes, like that she doesn't want to make him upset or something because he look like the type. If as soon as you make him upset, he gonna go cheat.
Well, no, I don't think
he gonna go cheat anyway. Well, yeah, he told her about the other girl.
Even when he ain't mad, he gonna cheat. He did in the beginning. Yeah. But I feel like she has some type. It always goes back to trauma.
Yeah,
she has some type of trauma to where she probably
feels
like she's trying to hold on to this relationship.
Let me write her up.
So it's probably got to be like some
abandonment issues. Write her up a prescription.
She got some abandonment issues. She got to value herself.
She suffers from
stupid-itis.
because she was stupid as hell to
Please
stand
stand
there
up.
and let this man get back in my car and pull
No,
off
for real.
with
No, I agree
my
with that
fucking
one.
car. Like,
She said
what the
stupid
hell?
Oh, yeah.
Stupiditis. And then you go sit up there and have the nerve and fucking audacity to look at production and say, well, why would you let him through?
So-
Bitch, what the fuck we supposed to do?
That
I
girl
just
be
wanna- I
taking
just
dumb
wanna
bitch
point out the
pills,
fact
so
that
it's
you
just-
said she got inflamed stupidity.
Yes.
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
Yes, she does.
Mm.
Because it was stupid as hell for you to leave your house. You wasted energy, first of all.
Valid facts. And
You
pregnant.
wasted a whole bunch of energy.
They did
hold up.
nothing.
Oh,
Devil's
if
advocate.
I wanted to be the friend.
Devil's advocate.
Because if I was a friend, bitch, what we doing?
Okay,
What is we
now hold
doing?
up. Devil's
Because
advocate.
no.
Do you think that maybe she didn't pop off because she just found out she was pregnant? You know, stress causes damage
Please.
to a baby.
I don't. No.
The baby can't hear you yet. You would have been okay. You could have yelled a
Yeah,
little.
and if he would have had said something, I'm just
This
emotional
nigga
right
standing
now.
there holding
Pregnant
your
and
keys,
stuff.
talking to you. Like, just like this, like standing there with the key. Take the key out of his hand.
She pissed me off. Oh, she pissed me off so bad.
How y'all just gonna
Why-
how y'all gonna let him pull off in my car?
Why was she expecting the production crew?
Bitch,
to
you
stop
let
her?
him pull off in your car.
Right.
What are they supposed to do? They holding cameras.
You the one air tagging the bitch. What the fuck you need to air tag
What are
it
they gonna
for?
do? What are they gonna do?
What did you air tag it for?
So that she could find out where he was.
And then
For what?
And then
Like, you know what I'm saying? For what?
She should have sent her goons, and she should have just stayed at the house.
What fucking goon?
They don't ride at night.
Ma-
They don't ride at dawn
They
at
don't
all.
ride
It
till
don't-
dawn?
No, because
they
Cleo
don't
won't
ride.
doing shit,
They don't ride.
but giving her.
Cleo was
She
trying
don't
to figure
ride,
out
they
what
don't
was
ride.
happening. She was like, "No, they are together. This is his girlfriend."
That bitch said, "This is Cleo. We should go ride out on
we-
Julian."
It was the busted girls for me. Oh, we just here for the video. It ain't like that, sweetie. We just here for the video.
And then they got
But
their
then
own
in the
confessional.
interviews, they over there cheesing. Yeah, we just here for the interview. No, that you ain't here for nothing but
You
what
gotta
you
get
was
cracked.
here for.
Love
Stop
after
that.
lockup paid him to pick them girls up from around the corner.
Just to start some drama.
Yeah, I don't
But they
think.
showed them in the studio
It
with
did-
the arm around the waist while he was rapping like this.
Can he rap?
He said blah blah gaga.
What they got to do with being in the video though? Like,
I don't know. I guess they was filming the video in the studio because that's the only thing that makes sense. Because why you got the video girls at the studio?
I read somewhere
when
he
you
can't
making a
rap.
song?
I read somewhere he can't rap
Nope.
and he need to stop trying.
I actually heard the song. He can't. It ain't a raid.
I
It ain't
mean,
a
he
raid.
pulled so
But
many
it
girls
don't
that he
matter
pulled.
because
He
he the
can't.
catch. He just got out
What
of jail.
catch?
That's how he feel.
He
What
just got out
catch?
of jail.
He's
so
a
he
bad
the
catch.
That was his mission of getting out of jail anyway. He was ready to, get busy with
And,
other folks that heard.
The little stubby one with the LeBray Pearson with the glasses with the two kids that she keep making her mama watch.
Oh, Brooke and KJ.
Yeah.
She baby, she crazy. But she's smart. I give her that because she put that tracking device on that phone and he didn't even know he didn't track.
He
She
led
hid
her.
it. She
He
put an
led
app on
her.
it.
He led her right to the fucking girl house soon as she left. Fucking stupid ass.
But I want to know. I think they cut it off, and you don't actually see her actually come to the girl's house. But she did say she wanted him to meet her somewhere. I think he ended up leaving. That's what it was. He ended up leaving Alex's house before Brooke could get there. So they supposed to be meeting somewhere else to have a conversation in the next episode. But I'm curious to see how that's gonna play out. He told us, I just want to be with you. I had to get some closure. You ain't had to get no closure at her house. You could have had closure over the phone.
But he seen her before he got out of jail. He
Did
said yes. He said the last time he seen her was like 3 or 4 months prior to him getting out.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah.
Mm.
So nigga, if you wanted closure, you should have got it at the
then,
fucking
3-4
visit.
months.
Oh, he could get
He was
close.
trying.
Just
He was trying to
pray.
get some other type of.
That's all you
closure.
gotta do. Just pray. That's your closure.
He was trying to get her to close
See,
her legs around
Because
him.
because he was comparing them to the whole time in the
Yeah.
confessional, like, you know what I'm saying? This
This one was
one
giving me
is
this.
giving me this, but this one let me
does
do whatever the
that.
fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But this one is more structured. But this one cheated on
You
me.
think he
You
met
know
her
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
middle?
So
You think he Malcolm
it's just
in the middle?
insanity. He think he Malcolm in the
That's
middle.
what you think.
Heels.
Yeah.
Yes,
to stop being.
maybe. I don't know.
Well, what's the next? So stupid. What's the next show? Baddies, right? We got
Yeah.
our baddie experiences. We had to say that one for last because this shit is
It's
going up.
Crazy.
My God.
The girls is fighting.
Yeah, that
Baddies.
is. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where we going? Africa or Wild first?
Oh
I
my
don't think it
God.
makes much of a
It don't
difference.
matter.
Now I will say, on Gone Wild, they
you
are
know what?
bringing me back to nostalgia. It's giving me a nostalgia.
It's giving you bad girl stuff again.
It definitely is. And I
It's
said
giving me
that.
that.
And that's what they were
'cause
saying too.
They
That
literally
was
got
the point
these.
of that.
They literally got these bitches on this show with no security.
No,
breaking
for
up
real.
the fights.
Baby.
I'm like, oh,
But security, it's some security there.
it's very.
But
cute.
I don't think they're there at a certain point. Like, I think they may leave at a certain point because they
Girl,
do have security,
when that-
like breaking up random fights.
What's
but
the girl name?
Daisy.
The girl that can't.
Daisy.
Is that the one that can fight?
Yo,
Daisy.
Daisy
That's the one
down.
that beat
Is that the
everybody
dark
down.
skin one?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, and then the one that was fighting over the room. The dark
Yes.
skin one. Okay.
Bahati.
Oh, you talking about the smaller
Bahati
one?
and Daisy Dukes. They were fighting over the room.
both of them.
Okay, I'm talking about Daisy Dukes then. I think the black
That's
girl.
the one that said I was uncomfortable. So I'm thinking I'm about to go ahead head on up to that master bedroom.
But when she fought that little ass girl downstairs, like
the one that kept opening up the door.
yes.
I mean, but and
She beat, but the girl ain't even defend herself. That would piss me off. Like,
I
you
think
ain't
she
even get
was
no
too
hits
drunk.
in.
I think
She
she was
can't
too
fight.
drunk. Yeah, she can't.
She can't fight.
She
fight.
can't.
Even
But
sober, she would have been fucked.
you know who she reminds me of? You remember
Summer?
on Bad Girls Club. Like she reminds me of the girl that was from Louisiana. I can't remember what her name was.
Girl, you know how many years ago Bad Girls Club was?
She was on
I
Baddies
don't
like
know.
the first season that came out. She was getting her butt dragged left and right. I can't think of what her name is, and it's driving me crazy. But it's gonna come to me. I'm gonna have it by the next recording. I'm gonna tell you. That's who she reminds me of.
Not Low London.
She was on the very first season of Baddies.
Love my girl, though.
Because the very
Love my
first
girl,
seasons of Baddie was people that was
That
actually
was
on
on,
Bad Girls Club.
Yeah.
And she was.
Was it the voodoo bitch?
Yes.
J.
I got the
J.
voodoo for you
It's a
bitches.
J. It's a.
I got the voodoo for you bitches. Judy.
Judy.
That's who she
I
reminds
say
me
Jen.
of.
Yeah.
That's
Judy.
who the girl that was getting her butt dragged. I forgot what her name is, but her name when she slid that.
Ain't it the same girl they said that she was mad because the girl was trying to fight her mama?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the one that had that drama, and they.
So you
And my thing is, she knew that she was
so many
wrong.
faces and it's 2 shows.
It is.
Trying to
It's
get
catch up with their
names.
names.
It's
Like,
good. But I can't say that the girl that you're talking about, the one she got to fighting with, that was supposedly trying to fight her mama, was TT.
yeah.
TT. I like me some
I like
TT. I like TT.
Y'all make sure y'all voting too, because these bitches are for 50,000. You know what I'm
And they need
saying?
y'all votes. Look, we trying to help.
And
them get
y'all
some
know who
funds.
winning right now, right?
Who?
Bahati.
Really?
Why?
Bahati winning. I feel like.
What about her gives
I
Betty?
feel-
'Cause she
I like
was
her
annoying.
accent.
They're doing it for like basically who's the most entertaining.
She ain't entertaining.
I think she brings the spice. She shakes the room up.
I think she's
She shakes
annoying.
the
And I
room
feel
up.
like she trying to be a bully too, but you can't
Yeah,
fight.
she is trying to be the.
You can't be no bully when you getting beat down. She
can't-
only fought one girl that she actually fight.
She
that actually
not
won.
fighting fair.
No, because why you just randomly go into somebody's room and just start fighting them because you want their bed?
You right.
What?
Both
I'm
of them,
sorry.
like I don't understand what.
They are giving bully.
Yeah, they are.
They are giving TV time.
Bully.
They giving summer vibes. Like, bitch, I'm
Bully.
gonna take off for no reason just so
Bulldog.
that I could be.
Be on TV, yeah.
Yeah.
And, honestly, it's working in her favor right now. She winning. She won both times.
So
both
she is a
episodes.
little baby
Really?
summer.
Mhm.
Little baby summer.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that speaking of summer, they
Yeah.
that she might have gotten fired or they
Oh,
gonna fire
baby,
her. I don't know
they
how
is
true it
canceling that.
Allegedly.
Hello.
Let's work through baddies first. The bad girls
Going
going
wild.
wild first, and then we'll get into
Honey,
this bitch needed to be canceled. But yeah,
a long time ago.
yeah.
But yeah, Daisy Dukes is holding her own. I just don't. I was
Daisy
liking
is
her
holding
in the
on.
first episode. This episode kind of changed my perception a little bit.
Me
'cause she's
too.
giving
Bully.
Bully
clout
vibes.
chaser and bully. Like you're just doing anything.
Yeah,
to
I
make
don't
sure your
understand
name
why
is
you would
on.
want to sleep in the bed with somebody else.
Why do you? Like,
You
know what she
being
gave?
selfish.
You know what she gave? She gave Red.
Oh,
When
yeah.
she was trying to get in that bed, when Red
I
was
missed
like,
that
move over,
season.
something like that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on Bad Girls Club.
Mhm.
The big light skin heavy set girl. She actually
who you
do
talking about.
YouTube now.
She
With
was
her
on
girlfriend.
Caught in the Act.
That's
Yeah,
actually
she was
my
on
favorite
Caught in the
YouTuber.
Act. Yeah, she used to do shit like that.
Want
Mhm.
to sleep in the bed? with
She wanted to
people?
sleep in the bed with a
Yeah.
girl on Bad Girls Club, and the girl didn't want to sleep in the bed with her, but Red liked her.
Yeah.
Red was attracted to the girl.
So no, I'm not sleeping
So
in the
Red
bed
was
with you.
pushing up on her.
On her,
No,
hard.
like-
that's what I was getting.
Not
with
like,
Daisy
hey,
Dukes, like, wait
I
a
want to
minute.
sleep in the bed with. No, I'm going to sleep in the bed with you. That's
You're
how
not
she
telling
was.
me.
That's how Daisy
I'm
was.
sorry. We're gonna fight it out all day long because you're not about to take my. You're not gonna
And
take my.
TT was, she really did not want to fight. She said, baby, I just got my hair done. You know what I'm saying? I just got my hair done.
Titi was
Make all
like,
that.
Titi was
Come
like,
on.
no, I like how Titi did that shit. Titi said, yeah, you can sleep over there in that bed. And they was fighting that one girl for that bed.
Knowing that she could not fight, she couldn't fight either. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna win that because that girl
But
could
I'm
not
surprised
do
that she couldn't fight. You getting beat up by Bahati.
Bahati.
Bahati got beat up But
Like she like Smiley. She can't fight, and it's okay.
But
Yeah.
you should put some weight
They need to
behind
stop
them
doing
punches.
all these body botchings because this shit is just.
Oh my goodness, that body is so nasty. I've been saying that. That's so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to throw up.
It's not giving.
Yeah,
it's giving.
Every time that butt move, I just look the other
Not
direction.
when the butt
I don't
move.
even want to look over there.
It's giving. Go back to the surgery table.
Yeah.
Is that for I forgot what her name
A
is.
couple of them.
She did that in the hood. Yeah, she got that in the hood.
So
She
she
looked
went to
like
one of
she
the
did it
strip
in the
mall
hood.
plazas.
Probably.
One of the surgeries.
Yeah.
in the
She
strip
looked like
mall.
she
They didn't
did
put
it
her
in
to
the
sleep.
hood.
She was just awake.
And so this episode just gave like they trying to calm down on the fight and not do as much, but at the same time work out their problems.
Yeah.
I don't see.
They still fighting.
Yeah, I don't see that really working.
Yeah, I see next episode, my girl gonna be fighting
Cupcake.
Ming Lee.
Yes.
Ming Lee.
Because she's gonna get the fighting from what they showed.
I like
over that
confessional.
comment.
Confessionals is lit. I love me a nice confessional, and with
I
the
like the
security,
security.
I love that.
Yeah. But speaking of Ming, they really trying to bring Nicki Minaj into this whole Ming thing.
They is, and you know what?
And, what's her name?
When they had the
Chinny Chin Chin. Yeah.
When they had the
Madeline.
what is it called? They had some type of event, and they kept on asking Ming Lee about her sister, and all she kept on saying is, "I love my sister," and she just leave it at that. Like, that's my sister. I love my sister. I feel like they keep on trying to get her to say something negative about her.
You know, Nikki, they say she unfollowed Natalie.
Yeah, she did.
And now
She did.
we had
Was
an
she
off-camera
ever
conversation
followed
about this shit, and my whole thing is about that comment alone. Nikki unfollowed Natalie when it was announced that Ming was put on the show. Who the fuck was watching both of their pages to see who unfollowed? Yeah, like they
doesn't
just
give
be
a date as to when they unfollow.
Yeah.
no, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
How do you know she was ever following her though? That's my thing.
Like
I ain't gonna lie, some of the
I feel like
are stalkers.
they reaching with it though. I
But
feel like that's a
think
big
they're
reach
trying to keep if they bring up Nikki's name in it, it brings relevance to the
to the
show.
show.
Yeah,
So they're
that's
just
true.
trying to do whatever they can.
But
It's
it don't
attention
give
grabber.
that Ming is trying to clout chase like that.
I don't think
No,
so neither.
I don't think she
And
is.
Natalie even said it.
I
Natalie
think
said
Zeus
she wants to
is.
try to come from up under her sister's name.
I think
And she keeps saying that,
that's
like,
clout chasing
yeah.
off of Nikki by throwing her name out there.
Lemon Pepper, step up.
Anytime you put Nikki's name in anything, you got millions
Lemon
or billions of people. That's
Pepper.
gonna
Lemon Pepper,
I
step
got something to say
up.
about Lemon Pepper, but anyway.
What about Lemon Pepper?
Him
Yeah,
and
look,
Scotty
I
just
like
been on the prowl, it looked like to me.
Yeah, they went on a vacation or something, right?
promoting
They
that
went on a
thing,
vacation, and it was other people there, other like little baddies or whatever.
I don't see what she see in
Mhm.
Lizard.
Money, checks. He the top
Money,
one. He
money.
over Natalie.
Yeah.
You could tell how much money he get
Yeah,
more
but
than Natalie, and she get a lot.
I guess.
That's it. Cause other than that, baby, please.
Cause then you friends with Anna. He was fucking Anna too.
I think he still is.
You think so? I don't
That's
think
what
so.
Natalie said. Natalie was exposed.
I mean, I think Natalie was fucking with him. So
Yeah,
She was.
that's what they were saying.
Stunna put her out a long time ago and
Yeah,
exposed the videos
Stunna
and
been
everything.
said that.
When they started beefing, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's why Natalie
And,
really
and,
has
and
an
also
issue.
Natalie
with
likes
Scotty.
some nice though vajayjay too. So apparently she used to lick on Scotty's thing. So
Oh, allegedly.
Allegedly, use her chin to dig it in.
Allegedly, probably scoop it up. You know what I mean?
Damn, you looked at me, man. You see what she did?
This one
Put
talking
that
about
up
some
with a
using the
chin.
chin to put it in, and you talking about she's scooping it up. My God.
With her chin.
Put that
I'm
chin.
putting both of y'all.
Come on, now.
Her chin got a little.
Timeout,
So that was
take time
red-
out,
red
okay?
Her chin got a spoon dip in it. There you go.
This is red.
Red called her nunchin, and I just can't get that out my head. now.
What Scotty said, Natalie.
Because Natalie thinks she up here in her head, and
She
but she
does.
need to be bringing
But she
it down
never wants
here.
to get in the feel like, girl, you do all
And then
that,
you keep
but
on
never
with
wanna
she
fight.
need to leave Scotty the fuck alone. I don't like that shit. I
No,
don't
for
like
real.
it.
And my
She's
thing
picking.
is, Scotty done
Yeah.
whipped your ass a couple times. so
We
leave her
shifting
alone.
over to Africa. We gonna
Yeah,
have to
we gonna go to
intertwine
Africa.
these two shows because it'd be a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like she don't like Scotty because of Lemon.
I feel like she don't like Scotty because Scotty looks better than she does.
She looks
Yeah,
better.
she's jealous of
She
Scotty.
gets more attention.
Yeah, she does.
She's nicer.
And you know what? Scotty don't have to
Her
do
chin
nothing.
is shorter.
Humble. She's humble.
Her chin is
Scotty
shorter.
doesn't have to
Her
do
gap
nothing.
is a
She
little
literally.
bit-
She don't have stubble on her face.
Natalie got her on
you
that
can see-
gap. Natalie
Yeah,
got her on that
Natalie
gap,
did
'cause
get
that
on that
is
gap. That.
a mile apart.
But when she put
But
that
it's
little thing in
not-
her mouth, she alright.
It's not a bad look on her. Though.
It's not.
No,
I
it
think it's
fits
cute.
her.
Yeah.
But I was about to say, like, the gap is good, but then I thought about it, that Natalie got her beat with that gap because Natalie's teeth are closed.
It is, but that chin is wide. So it
Yeah,
don't
but
matter.
Natalie got stubble like she grow beards outside of TV time.
She probably do.
She might have PCOS.
Yeah, a lot of it.
It's the drop.
I didn't know what you wanted me to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying she fuck with them damn girls, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad Anna whipped her motherfucking ass.
Baby.
Anna did her ass.
Anna had me in tears.
Man,
I love
Anna was
that she got some
determined.
lessons from Tasiki.
Girl.
Yeah, she did.
She said I learned that from Tasiki.
And she made sure she let y'all know. Yeah, and she did that.
She said,
Whipped
"Hold
her
it
ass and Stunner ass. And Stunner told me, no, I'm bleeding
was
from what
already
happened
listening to the
yesterday.
previous fight, but she
Nah,
was denying
bitch.
that
Girl,
online
please.
though.
Right.
Yeah, she
You
was.
was making
No,
it seem like you
bitch.
ain't get touched, you ain't had no licks, you
No,
ain't get no
bitch.
You already know Avery gonna come like that anyway, so.
Africa.
Anna ate both of y'all
Yeah,
asses,
she
and
did.
y'all thought y'all was gonna set her motherfucking ass up, and she shut that
And that's
shit
why
down.
y'all just had to kick
That's
her
what that
off
was.
because you know she's really that girl.
So did they really kick her off? I
Yeah,
thought she
she
was
did.
still gonna be in some of the episodes.
Oh
Or
well,
is
maybe
this the
she is,
only
but so
ones?
far she ain't been in none.
Just the 1-2 episodes. Because I know they didn't bring
She
her
ain't
to
been in
Africa
none so far.
yet. I ain't see her come to
I don't-
Africa
I don't
yet. I
believe
say
that
yet
they're
because
bringing
maybe
her.
you know I have hope.
I have
That's
hope.
okay.
I don't really have too much hope. I don't think they're gonna bring her.
Now what I don't
I think they
understand,
embarrassed Natalie too much, and when somebody embarrassed Natalie,
but she got lemon pepper in her corner.
but DCB embarrassed Natalie all the time.
Yeah, DTB just slapped her. I mean, baby.
Natalie
granted,
embarrassed
baby
herself
slap, but
because
still.
she always want to come in a room chin first.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
think she
come
can
on,
come
at
into
least-
the room any other way.
At least put your nose up in there.
Say, bitch, I don't think she.
She said, "At least put your
Any
nose
other-
up
Put
in
your
there."
nose up in there.
Oh, so you want her to
Put
turn
the
into?
chin out.
So she got to turn into Pinocchio in order for that to.
No,
continue
it's-
to start telling
She
her
need
lies.
a new
Always
method
lying.
for stirring the pot. You know what I'm saying? Because she
She
like,
is messy as hell.
yeah, because when them girls showed up at the house and then she like, well, you know, so
Get it
what
off
are
the
you
chest.
what are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? Wait
And
a
then,
minute.
oh my goodness, when they was with the dancers over there, whatever.
Man, that is so
dancers,
embarrassing.
she kept on going back and forth to people, and it's like, girl, you just so messy. Sit down.
But
You
what,
damn
what
near
pissed
40,
me
just
off,
messy.
They don't need help.
well, speaking of
They
that
don't.
scene, when you said that they were with the dancers, this is where I really lost
You
respect
see
for
them
Summer.
they faces?
When she threw that girl watching that fucking porn.
But Dolly is the one that told her to do
To do
You
it,
didn't hear
yeah.
Dolly saying, throw that shit, throw that
Yeah.
shit, throw it in the water.
and she.
Y'all killing me. Because what did Pretty P do to either one of y'all?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Besides snitch on y'all. To Emma.
Yeah.
Y'all still
Pretty
mad
P
about
really
that?
didn't do anything.
Y'all already fought it out.
She ain't really even fight that day that they was fighting
She
with
didn't, and
DTV.
she
and
wasn't
them.
planning on jumping up in it.
And I'm
She didn't
happy
even
that she
attempt
fought
to.
that day though.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
glad
she
she
had to
took
run
Summer
that.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Tatted ass up, and it was so.
Thank you.
she
So-
tripping with her little face.
Yeah, she always do that tongue out.
Ugh.
Yeah, she get the
I
fight.
said, oh, she
do
is
that
demon
tongue out.
time, man.
She was like, yeah, because I'm about to be some ass. Fuck that. Huh.
Oh, that's right. She popping
And then
P.
they was mad because Natalie told her that she was gonna buy her a new watch.
And rightfully so, you better, because you the one that brought this hoe back on this
Yeah,
TV
like,
show.
You
she don't
better
need to
about
be
her
on
new
here.
watch.
When she made that
Now
comment
I
about
will
somebody,
say I don't care for Summer, never have cared for Summer, but
This season make me not like
she
her. I liked her last
upgraded.
season. She did.
look wise.
I ain't gonna lie. She's eating with the
She
but
look.
upgraded.
she learned from the people that she
But
was
you
with
know
last
what? I
season.
never
They
The
helped
people
thought-
her.
that was borrowing wigs from
Yeah,
and all
they
that
helped
stuff.
her.
I never
They
thought
made
that
her
she was
look-
ugly. I
What
never
the
thought
fuck?
that she was
What the
necessarily
fuck they
ugly.
said on that
She
damn
She
bus?
did, yeah, that's
That
what it is.
motherfucker told them people on that bus, yeah, because Summer steal your drawers.
She will.
They said that?
Yeah.
Yes.
To your
Yeah.
trust?
The second bus
Mhm.
where they won't
When
doing
they
like a
was
whole
talking
lot
about
of
her
fun
son.
Uh-huh.
with DTB on it.
Uh-huh. They surely did.
Uh-huh.
Because they was talking
Ooh.
about the interaction between the two trios.
Yeah.
Got DTB, Ivory, and Pretty P, and
Because
the other
they
one.
told the same story, but they told it like they each
Gave
won
their
themselves.
And then how Dolly gonna say that she be Ivory?
No, you didn't.
What's going
Oh,
on?
yeah.
No, you didn't. Now she no.
What
I
you
will say
saying?
she held her own with Ivory.
She
on
held
the
her own,
first
but she
round.
didn't beat her.
That second round, Ivory tore that ass up.
You ain't no
Well,
She
you
beating with
didn't
no
win
damn
the first
Ivory.
round. She didn't win it,
No. not
but
at all.
she didn't lose it.
But how she
either.
told it to them
That
three
second
girls,
round?
like, yeah, I
Yeah.
really did that.
Now,
No.
what I will say,
No.
Dolly is the true definition of a catfish. Cause do y'all see what she look like
With
when she
no
got
edges.
makeup on
She
and when
ain't got
she
no
ain't got no
edges.
hair?
Oh my goodness, no edges. It's so bad.
A
Like,
completely
like
different
her
person.
hairline recedes. Like it's so all the way back
She's
there
the definition
to
of a
her neck.
catfish.
It's bad.
Cause baby, if I was to go
Nah,
to sleep
she a
and you look
catfish.
like you did in your green screen interview,
If-
and I wake up and
running.
you look like
Her
you did
body
when I
look
fought
funny
you.
too, though.
Yeah, dude.
And she always got on stuff with
Yeah,
no
you could
underwear.
you could see her butt from the side.
Yeah, she always got on shit with no underwear.
I need her to at least be somewhat
What the girl said. What the girl
Not
said.
put on that much makeup. Put on
One of
less.
them girls that Dolly was fighting on the bus. She said, "Yeah, cause she ain't gonna do nobody have a seizure." I was like, diabolical.
No, that
Oh my
comment
God!
wasn't
See, I didn't.
as diabolical
Oh my
as
gosh.
Summer saying the old girl looked like Emmett Till.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's what she's getting canceled for.
She
She's
needs
gonna
to-
come back on the
And
internet.
for what
First of all, let me
I
tell-
heard, his people is ready to sue.
Oh, they
Zeus.
is. They
Yeah.
is.
They wanted to file
And
lawsuit.
you know what? Lemon Pepper deserve it. You know why? Because you didn't have to air that.
You didn't have to air that. You
Yeah,
could have
and-
took that part out. Don't y'all
You
edit?
aired it because you wanted it
Yes.
to be aired.
Yes.
And
you-
now you trying to
you thought that was gonna
put
get
out
people
statements
talking.
and retracting shit.
The same with Love and
Right.
And my thing is the statement that she put out. She didn't write that. Either Chat GPT or Lemmy did.
Oh, we know she didn't because if it didn't have "On My Mama" in there,
Yeah.
you know she ain't.
Yeah, you
Oh.
ain't right there.
Or clock it.
Clock it.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Nah, she ain't gonna.
She had
She
none of
would.
that.
She don't even give me that. She would have apologized for that.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think she
would
wants
have.
to
No,
apologize.
she usually stand on whatever she's saying.
Mhm.
I just don't.
But she
My
ain't.
Lord.
Also, she don't want to get fired.
So you think they gonna kick her off the show?
I hope
No.
they do.
I don't think they are.
So they gonna get rid of Anna, but not Summer,
I can see that.
and that makes
Yes.
sense.
No, it doesn't
don't
make sense,
It don't
but
make
that's
sense
exactly
at
what's
all.
gonna happen.
I can see that though because Natalie is getting tired of Anna. Well, I don't say that. Natalie got beat up by Anna, so I really think she's embarrassed. So she really gonna try
And
to
Anna
get
is
her.
antagonizes her too. Like, she do that. Like she, you know.
Yeah.
She had me
She's
tripping when
sick
she
of
said, "Go ahead and tell him Animac beat you. I got you leaking, bitch."
I love me some
She
Anna.
is so
Like,
little and
Yes,
cute.
yes, she is.
She had me
that's a
cracking up.
spitfire right
But what
there.
this season
Now,
gonna be
Tavi,
without
what's Tavi?
Anna, without Tasiki, without Biggie?
Biggie
Like,
is annoying,
I
but
think
I
it's gonna
love
be all
her.
right.
But see, Biggie's
Some of
gonna
them
come
I'm
back.
sick of seeing anyway.
Biggie's gonna come back. I think she's gonna come
I don't
back.
think Biggie coming back without Anna on the show.
I don't want Biggie
Or
back.
without Tasiki. It's gotta be one
Yeah,
of the two.
yeah.
I
can
don't
see
want
that.
Biggie back because I love Biggie. Don't get it wrong, but she talk shit in her
I mean, but
confessionals.
who
Then she
you-
get there and she don't do a damn thing. Girl, just stop talking. Just shut up in your confessionals.
Big Dominican.
Big, I do like that. Big
I mean,
Dominican.
Patrick.
Yeah,
Patrick.
you're fucked up. You're fucked up.
But okay, so who would be your favorite? Like,
Right now,
I had to say
Damn.
Ivory and DTP in them.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Even-
lie. You know what I think? I'm gonna like that new trio with the
Oh,
old
the
Killer,
little girl.
Fauna.
Yeah.
But I
I think
think
I'ma
they
like
gonna
that.
team up with DTB in them.
I hope
Oh yeah, they
do.
are. They probably is.
I hope
they
they
gonna be
do.
cool.
Because I feel like somebody needs to get Summer.
Yeah, because that was
Dolly,
dead to fuck
and
around.
Big
You gonna tell
Lex.
that girl that one nobody gonna call her by her name.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
And-
So
but-
they did y'all in.
But bitch, somebody need to grab you by your braces. So
Nah,
you
they
know,
throwing water at her.
yeah.
I said splash. She needs a bath.
and she spit on her. They was spitting
They
on
were
each other.
spitting.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the trio
Yeah,
inside the bus spit first.
Yeah, they
in
did.
all
They
honesty.
I
did,
know,
they did,
I
they
know,
did.
but
And
they
that's
just
trifling.
all of
I ain't
them
gonna even go get
spitting.
them.
I'm not
All
with
of them
that.
yeah,
spitting.
that
It's
ain't
just
okay.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it's nasty.
Yeah,
I feel bad for the security because y'all in the midst of the spit. Like,
And the spit. And the girl, I said I ain't never seen her before.
Then they fighting on the goddamn bus like it's a lot of space.
girl,
Little
that's
ass
what
bus.
one of them said though. Like, it's no point of fighting on the bus. Let's wait till we get
That's
off.
how they was on the
DTB
second
and
bus.
Tavi.
DTB and Ivory.
Uh-huh.
DTB and Tavi, but I like the DTB petty though.
That girl look like a
'Cause,
damn
baby,
stud to
She
me.
do. She look like
You know,
who
I
she
like. I
found
think
favors.
she's decent when she actually dressed up and stuff.
You know who she looks
When she
like?
put on that makeup and the outfit, she
She
alright.
look like Scarlett.
She does. No, she resembles. Yes, she,
looks
do.
like Scarlett.
Yes, agreed.
Scarlett look better. Who is Scarlett? Are you talking about the
The
one that?
rapper.
Yeah, the rapper.
It's-
Yeah, I
she's
think she
from
look like her.
Brooklyn, and
I ain't never seen her. You know, I was thinking about the girl that was friends with Rolly.
You do know that song.
Shawty
I know the
got
song,
wet
I don't know
with
what she
the
look
love.
I know the song. I don't know what the fuck she looks like.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I was thinking y'all was talking about the baddie that was with
Tavi.
no that used to be with Rolly. Scarface, yeah.
No.
And I was like,
E.T.
she don't look nothing like her
E.T.
ass.
Yeah,
No.
No.
Yeah, E.T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No, she look like a linebacker to me.
Yeah, she do.
I think like,
She do.
but I seen the little like red carpet thing, and I thought she was a little cute with the red carpet.
She-
I didn't see that.
She
I gotta
has
see
The
that.
outfit
potential.
was very
But
cute.
she
The face
definitely
was
looks
eating,
very
you know.
thuggish and rough.
Yeah. She gonna do a couple people in on there. I just could see it. Did she win that fight?
With DTB?
Yeah.
No.
No, DTB. Baby,
And that's why she was mad.
DTB.
Ivory
has
been coaching,
hey,
baby. Ivory been coaching. She been
said
in
all
there.
that. Did. She said, "I told my girl Diamond when you get her down, just wah, wah, wah,
And
wah."
don't
She said
stop
that's what
moving.
She did. Wow, wow. I was like,
And
come on,
she in the corner, Ivory in the corner, like, yeah.
Yeah. Hype is a bitch too.
But I don't know if y'all. I think next episode, Avery gonna be fighting somebody. I'm not sure who. But it was a picture that her and DTB took, and like they did like a before and after, and both of them was cute before, and then after both of their wigs was off.
Yeah, it's gonna be Summer that she's fighting.
Summer.
I think she's gonna
good.
fight Summer.
Oh yeah, she is. Ivory gonna be Summer.
Cause she gonna
She gonna
kill
that
girl.
She gonna kill
That's
that
an
girl.
unfair matchup.
That is unfair.
But if you want to be fighting me, you want to try me, we gonna do this.
I agree.
Let's go. It's not my fault that you can't fight.
Summer
She picked up a little bit of lessons. She learned something because Summer did better than what she did. But,
I will give her that.
I
will give her her 10
Yeah,
you can't be no
competition.
It ain't too many people that can on that show. I don't think nobody gonna be beating her.
That's the only person.
She ain't even on the
I think
show.
it's gonna be neck and
that'd be
neck.
the only person that can compare to her. Dolly sometimes, but not really.
Yeah.
No,
Dolly
always come out with some type of injury. Good God.
She always injured because she can't really fight, but she can last a couple of seconds.
Well, I mean,
That's
if she
can last a couple of seconds. I give her that.
Yeah, she might take some out her ass. She probably can. I mean, I'm just saying.
The bubble booty.
I'm just saying.
Legit bubble booty. But okay.
We got any more predictions?
I predict that Summer's gonna get her ass whooped next
episode. For sure. I'm trying to think of Rolly. I don't see Rolly like too,
Rolly's playing that EP role right now.
Yeah, she is the new Scotty.
Yeah, she's playing that EP role.
She is the new Scotty and the new Jayla. But what I'm tripping off of because they was just beefing last season. You was just talking big shit about Natalie. Natalie was talking big shit about you. Now all of a sudden that's your right hand.
But like they said, that's what they do. They go through that cycle.
That's toxic.
And hopefully, Scotty and what's her name gonna be fighting too?
Who?
Lex.
Lex. But see, in the way they showed it looked like Lex snuck her.
Yeah, Lex snuck her.
And I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like Lex. Like I'm starting not to like.
I'm sorry. Really don't get it wrong. She can fight. Don't get it wrong. She's up there with Ivory. I feel like.
Who Lex?
Lex is up there with Ivory.
I think her height gives her that advantage because she have reach. So
and she got stamina.
She got stamina. She got mad stamina.
She got long ass arms too. So like. If you see,
right,
that's a closer.
Yeah.
You can put distance in between us.
Put your T-Rex arm up.
Get on my nerves, girl.
But yeah, apparently I've heard.
Maya said, but she'll hit you with that though.
But word on the curb is Big Lex won all her fights this season, so we're gonna see.
So who is she supposed to have been fighting?
Scotty.
Okay, I can see Lex beating Scotty.
Because
I can see that for sure. Yeah, Scotty's not a fighter. Scotty can do what she can do. Don't get it wrong. Like she gonna get in there, but she ain't gonna beat everybody.
But if you fighting Lex, it ain't no competition there between them two. Like Scotty probably get 1 or 2 punches in, but Lex gonna outdo that.
Yeah, she
you think Stunner gonna stay this season?
No, she ain't coming back. I feel like she's only on for that one episode.
That's what that was for. I can't wait to Tommy though, for real.
For what?
That's what I want to see.
Oh, cause she just gonna shake she gonna really shake the tank.
I wonder what weapon she's gonna come with.
I seen a knife. She had a knife in her bra.
She always comes with props that's dangerous as hell. Like
she by herself though.
Wrapped up in toilet paper.
At the same time, she by herself. Think about it though. She can't tell you.
I don't care.
You put up with 20 bitches.
It's so much security, girl. Y'all only go scrap for 5 seconds.
Just make sure you stay close to security.
Now, if she was on Baddies Gone Wild, she should have been real scared, but they got
Baddies Gone Wild is a whole other story.
But I mean, like when she came in for the last season of Baddies, think about it, like her Akbar ain't never been cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you got Natalie and her when they be.
Rolly beat her up.
On this season, right?
Yeah, she beat her up.
Right.
On
Tommy,
this episode,
I feel like
she said she just lay there and act like she was dead. Tommy.
That's what Tommy said.
Yeah, Tommy said I just lay there act like I was dead.
Tommy be.
She was calling for the ambulance.
Tommy really do it on purpose for TV.
Yeah. She was laughing the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
think
she really. Tommy is a troll with this reality TV shit though. Like
she said, "Oh my god, she beat me up."
Jocelyn
like she was just playing.
Oh yeah.
She learned.
Because her and Jocelyn used to be friends too.
Mm-hmm. She learned from the best troll there is. Jocelyn Hernandez.
That is the best troll.
And she was a part of the mafia family and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, she wasn't a part of the family. She just dated.
She just dated.
She was fucking the mafia.
She just dated in the mafia, and that wasn't no damn mafia family. Ain't no
Scrap.
mafia about them.
Scrap Dilly, y'all.
Ain't nobody scared of y'all. I ain't never heard. I lived in
with his luscious hair at the time.
But nah, well, we already did our predictions for Never Ever Met's Atlanta Real Housewives.
I predict that Shimmy and Portia's friendship is going to get even more
Dissipates.
fractured.
Mm-hmm.
I predict that Brittany is going to continue to be a clout chaser.
Yes.
And her gums are going to continue to recede.
And I don't think it's going to grow anymore.
And she's going to eventually be able to
I'm about
breathe
to
out of
say-
her nose.
I'm about to say she's gonna keep being annoying, whoever that one
I
is.
believe
Brit-
that Ralphina is going to
I like Kelly, though. I do like Kelly.
I like Kelly, but she's a little bit of a flip-flopper.
Yeah.
I do like her. I feel that I predict that she's going to continue to flip-flop.
Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think she sides with whoever is in front of her at the time.
Mm-hmm. She's a flip-flopper.
Yeah.
So I predict she's going to continue to do that.
Unfortunately.
But I feel like her and Shamia are going to get closer.
I would say Unfaithful Court in the Act is just going to get wilder and wilder and wilder.
Every
That's how I
episode.
feel.
Every episode.
Keep on doing your thing, Tammy.
The clip for next week's episode. Honey.
And I just want to say, I want to say this too. Tammy took that fucking moment from Basketball Wives and made a whole fucking show. You fucked my husband when I was married to him.
And you know what I just thought about? What I'm curious for the spinoff, right, with Tamar. I'm wondering how she's going to be able to personalize that to her. Because Courtney Act Unfaithful is personalized
to
based
Tammy.
off of Tammy getting cheated on and the stuff that she went through to heal from it and how she recognized the signs, etc. How are you going to connect?
I got it. The Braxtons living their secret lives. The niece being touched by the uncle and
allegedly,
and all that good shit that's coming out in the fucking blogs left and right.
And then the son.
And they always blocking her out of shit.
Yeah, so she got
bitch. Now I see
life.
you.
And then I think back to her living her double life because she was miserable on the damn show back in the day, but was portraying it as if she was all good. So she was living a double life, kind of. Yeah. Because she was miserable in her marriage and miserable with being on the show. So much so that, she tried to take her own life because she was just over the show.
I mean, she
like
went through a lot though.
So that's what I'm saying. Like maybe that's what she's going to use as her
leverage for the show.
Of her way to kind of connect to the show and make it more personable.
We'll see. If she can bring some originality to it that doesn't have to tie to Courtney and Act Unfaithful, then I think the show can do okay.
Yeah.
We'll see though, because
June 3rd, baby.
We're getting into these summer months. Some shows is ending, some shows picking back up. They flipping it up, rub it down. Oh no!
So Love and Marriage Detroit is over with, but I think the next one that should be coming up is either going to be Huntsville or DC.
Oh my god!
And I hope it's DC. Honestly, I'm ready for that one. I'm ready. I don't like.
Cause I don't like fucking Ashley.
I don't
bro.
like her either. I don't like her either. But I will
Ashley.
say that the show has more
Ashley Silver
entertainment than Detroit.
Yes, it does. But it rained is my
Carlos
girl.
King, get your
Step
Detroit
your
crew
game
together.
up.
Get them together.
Step your game
this
up.
season, I was very disappointed. Same storylines. Get them together.
Yes, and they said this is the best season.
That was the best season.
That's what they said on the reunion.
They still only had 11 episodes. I just want to point that out. Because all the other seasons have like 20.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Now, y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow us on our socials. Stay tapped in and tuned in because this is your reality check-in. And again, I'm your girl, Miss Tink.
Your girl, Tito.
And I'm Rashay.
And we will see y'all next week.
Bitch, do you not remember? Bitch, you must have forget. Have you even read a Bible?
I won't drag her ass. I'm gonna take her ass through there. She come at me wrong.
You better stop around before God strike your ass down.
I don't know where we went wrong.
That's
your mother. Your mother, your ugly ass mama. So you ought to know it when you see it.
Okay.
I want to do whatever these bitches want to do. And whatever they don't want to do, I want to do.
I ain't never in my feelings. A nigga never catch me slipping. I'm like,
Bitch, we outside tonight. Oh, God. Bitch, we outside tonight.
Natalie Nunn.
Fuck that broke nigga. She fucking that broke bitch. Fuck that broke nigga. She fuck that broke bitch. Bitch, we outside tonight. Hurry up, bitch. Bitch, we outside tonight. Yeah. Fuck that broke nigga. She fuck that broke bitch. Fuck that broke nigga. She fuck that broke bitch.
Oh, God. Yeah. Baddie shit. Natalie Nunn. Baddie shot a clock.
Bitch, do you not remember? Bitch, you must